human soul therapist, a psychic medium, a mentor, and a healer, I am dedicated to holding a space in my heart for you, to be able to help you to dive deeper into your own, that beautiful, big, sensitive heart that feels everything, so much that you often feel drained and overwhelmed, like you don't fit in and wonder what on earth you're doing on this crazy, intense planet. The thing you aren't meant to fit in, you were born to stand out. Let your light shine bright. Allow yourself to love yourself, and then others will follow. You know your soul will be taking in everything I say here. I understand what it's like to feel overwhelmed and stressed, anxious and unlovable. I know that life can be challenging and steeped in mystery, but I also know that mystery can bring great change and joy and beauty. I believe in you, and I'm here to guide you and help you to become awakened to the amazing truth of who you are. A divine being, a spiritual being, having a human experience. And this is here to embrace you. I want you to understand the importance of loving yourself first, and then others will follow. There are 5 sacred vows to self-love that we need to announce on ourselves. The first is to be impeccable with your words. The second is to never take anything personally. The third is to never assume what may be. The fourth is do your absolute best in all you do. The fifth, to question everything and learn to listen. This will help you to not only find the love within yourself, but this will help you to attract the right partner, the right relationship that everybody seeks. It's no secret how to attract the right relationship. You need to nurture the one with yourself first, and then others will follow. What you feel in your heart and soul will create a blueprint of who you are. You have created a mold of yourself into a personality that reflects how you see life and how you react to it. The wounds of the soul will run deep. This will expand out into the world and to create a reflection to whomever comes into your world. To see and feel as everything is energy, it carries a vibration. You can hide the self-hatred. You can hide the loneliness and feeling unloved and unlovable. You can hide it as deep as you think that runs to the ocean floor, but it will seep through your skin like a poison, and others can smell it and see it. It will seep up to the surface when you least expect it, and others will see it and feel it. They don't dislike for it to create a mirror. It's not about you, it's about them, that you are mirroring what they feel in their heart and their pain. So don't take it personally, but what you're doing is what you're feeling in your heart is mirroring the exact thing they are feeling in their heart. This will be pain, and it reminds them of what is hidden within deep that is painful. They will keep away from you. They'll find excuses to not be with you. They're not attracted to you, not because of you, but how they lack self-love for themselves, because you are feeling what they feel and they don't want to be reminded of it. It's too painful. They will seek someone who is closer to self-love. They will seek someone that they wish to strive to be. And if you're feeling this deep pain of self-hatred and dislike and feeling lost and not good enough, not attractive enough, not beautiful enough, you'll always think of something. They will be attracted to someone who is closer to what they want to match, someone that is closer, that feels and expresses self-love, or an opposite in the reflection of you, if that's what you're reflecting. So relationships are not for life. They are for growth. No matter how long or short a person is in your life, it is a learning, it is a blessing. It may be a brief encounter, or they may be with you for the rest of their life. There is no less or more. Each relationship is for growth and only growth. Others are not responsible to make you happy. You are responsible to make yourself happy. It is human nature to place sacred vows on ourselves. We feel feelings deep. We can be our worst critics or our strongest judges. We often place a vow against ourselves if there is little self-love. Those vows can be extremely harmful to the soul, and they create more wounds than you can ever imagine. Our soul is like shattered glass, and those wounds all break off in little pieces, and they cut and sever the soul. Very difficult to heal if you're not aware of what's happening. Learning to live a life you love and attract the right relationships in your life will determine how much you learn to truly love yourself. Removing all the old belief systems that you are not good enough or worthy enough will start to dissolve by living these 5 sacred vows of self-love. Let me help you take these words into your heart. Listen to the vibration of my voice and take these words in. The first vow that you are to announce to yourself is to be impeccable with your words. Make your words pure. Clean out the closet of emotional baggage that determines how you feel about yourself. This will have a knock-on effect to others and how they see and feel you. Everyone wants to be seen, heard, and felt. Be honest with your words. Dig deep into your heart, shedding light where once was just darkness. Feel the vulnerability, that absolute gut-wrenching rawness of who you are. Openness with your words, it is who you are. The more you do this and communicate this way, you will start to build confidence like no other time or place in your life. You will start to feel grounded in your speech. Think before you speak the words of your thoughts. Eventually they will be the words of great depth in your knowledge. And what follows from the power of knowledge is great wisdom. This is a great recipe to self-love. This will attract love from others. This will attract your right partner, your right relationship. I assure you, I promise you. As a soul therapist, it is in my best interest to help you achieve attracting your self-love and then attracting your right relationship. The right relationships are growing from this very seed of being impeccable with your words. The second vow to announce on yourself is to never take anything personally. You are the sole creator of your life. It's your canvas you are painting on, your choice of colors, and your choice of divine design. It is not your business what others think of you. It is only your business what you think about you. Your business about you. To take offense from another is to give offense back. When one takes things personally, there is a comparison of themselves to others, a deep-rooted feeling that they are not good enough, not approved of, and feeling that they're not fitting in can run very, very deep. And others will always be mindful of what they say to you as to not hurt you or upset you. This builds superficial relationships, and it certainly won't attract your right relationship. The right relationship is chosen by the cosmos, not by you. And that's what you want, because it's what your total soul wants to attract in a partner. And that self-love first with you, and then others will follow, will be what you want to achieve. The superficial relationships built on not being truly who you are is so easily created. And this is what you want to unlearn. No one will really get to be themselves, and this does not build the right relationship. Not taking anything personally is a beautiful tool of interaction with both genders. It builds personal freedom because you no longer must walk on eggshells according to other people's opinions. Then you get to know yourself well, and they get to know you well. You are free to do whatever you want to do. You do not have to explain yourself to anybody. At any time, you never have to explain yourself to anyone. You do what is right for you. It is so easy to become a people pleaser as to not take anything personally. But it strips the soul of courage in being who you truly are. You are here to live your life for you, no one else. Always see and vow to yourself. Always see and feel and live the truth and understand it. Be aware of the truth, and you will always be aware to what your soul truly wants. And this is how you attract self-love. This is how you attract the right relationship, the right partner. Always be aware and be tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. To take anything personally is very harmful to the soul. And catch yourself before you do. Once you understand no one is here to live your life for you or have a paintbrush in their hand painting on your canvas, then they have their own canvas to paint. This awareness of not taking things personally becomes so easy to avoid. And it is done. It is done. Now move away and don't take anything personally. Your second vow to announce to yourself. The third vow to announce upon yourself. Never assume anything. Assume or making assumptions is a form of judgment. As a human race, we tend to make assumptions on our belief system and traditional experiences that have played out in our lives, that we tend to think, well, what happened in the past? once will happen again. Assuming situations before they have happened tends to keep you in an old mindset of old ways of thinking, instead of being in the moment with an open mind and going with the flow. Having assumptions in everyday life will create conflict in relationships. Lovers, parents with their children, family, neighbours, peers, siblings, can all be in conflict when others assume situations, and especially the outcome. It will affect the outcome. All conflict is a result of lies because the truth has no conflict. The truth doesn't need to prove itself. It exists whether we believe it or not. Lies only exist if we believe them. Making assumptions is asking for trouble, because most assumptions are not the truth. They are the judgment and experience of other people. One assumption leads to another assumption, and it is so easy to jump to conclusions. This makes the other person angry, gives them the feeling of being taken for granted and not seen for who they are. We invent a completely different situation or story that's only suited to us, for us, but we believe it and jump to conclusions. It is a very strong grain of conclusions which are not godly or holy. Trust is a beautiful way to stop assuming. Once we trust the process of life and surrender to what it presents itself, we will learn not to take assumptions and not assume. Relationships will flourish and thrive because there will be a total acceptance for ourselves and others. Knowing what is and is the truth, not a conclusion or anything else, none other than the plain whole truth. Nothing more, nothing less, but the truth in trust. Truth is trust, and trust is truth. The fourth vow to announce on yourself is to do your absolute best in all you do. Life is always best to live at its fullest when it has meaning and purpose. There is no passion in life to be found in playing small. No passion at all in life to be found in playing small. It is soul stripping. It is soul destruction when you settle for a life that is less than you are capable of living. Your life is your story, and when you apply yourself with strong focus and conviction and dedication, you will be rewarded tenfold in your relationship with yourself, and that will deepen the rapport and substance of all your relationships. You will attract the right relationship that will bring you much joy. People will see in you what they wish to see in themselves. They will see you as a leader. Doing your absolute best in all you do, whatever it is, will make a difference in your learning ability, as the self-love will be strong. You will approve of what you are doing, even if no one else does. Many people rise to the top, personally and professionally and financially, as money is all about self-worth. It's energy. Everything is energy. Discovering your life's unfolding purpose is all in how you apply yourself to all you do. When you walk into a room, walk in as if you own the place. Know where you are going and why you are there. You have arrived. Walk like you are going somewhere of importance, to do something of importance, and walk with joy, with your head high, your shoulders back, your back straight. Not walking from A to B, but walking like you have direction and you know exactly where you want to end up, the outcome. Do your absolute best in all you do every day, so you know you have not missed a trick in the day. Apply yourself as the creator. See and feel as the creator does. You are the creator in all you do, so why not do your best? It will make your heart sing, and the beautiful relationships, the right relationship, the right partner, and the right friendships you will attract reflect you doing your absolute best in all you do, as like attracts like, love attracts love. Love yourself first, and others will follow. Be your best, dress your best, speak your best, feel your best, eat your best, love your best, share your best, live your best, and you will become your best in all you do every day without default. The fifth vow to announce on yourself. The last and almost the best. They're all the best. But this one, most people struggle with. Question everything and learn to listen. Humanity speaks in symbols, metaphor, and riddles. Question everything that comes your way. Speak up on knowing more. Be curious as to what interests you. The more knowledge you can gain by asking questions, the more wisdom you will gain. The more wise you will become. Knowledge is power, but if that power is not activated, if it's not put into action, it does not turn into wisdom. Wisdom is the goal to manifest. Wisdom is the manifestation to bring into your moment now. As wisdom means you are living the knowledge that is power. You are living the power. Doubt takes you beyond the images and masks what you see in life and in people. Question everything with love and have no stone unturned. Don't believe every message to be gospel, as a belief is only someone else's way of an event or an experience they have had. The truth doesn't need you to believe it. The truth simply is. You are an open-hearted soul to learn your truth through your own experiences and no one else. Learn to listen to people and relate their story. Let them speak their story. Learn to listen to people that are able to relate their story to you. Everyone wants and needs to tell their story and to be heard. But observe and become the observer, observing the observer. You can make up your own mind and be your own person. Observing yourself, observing others is a beautiful place to be, to become full of knowledge and wisdom. This will enrich your relationship with yourself, and it will attract the right relationships to you. And it will develop long-term, rewarding relationships, especially attracting your right partner and the partner you have, and your children, family, peers, siblings, work colleagues, business partners, past, present, and future. People will come to you and tell you their personal story. They will tell you their point of view for what they believe in is true. Learn to listen to them and have respect, for they are sharing with you what they have learned and what they are learning, and they trust you by sharing their personal story. It's an honor, and they are honoring you by sharing their story with you. Respect it and listen. Listen to the way they express themselves in their story and in the way they talk through their body language. Sometimes it's not what someone says, it's what their body expresses what they say. Learn to watch, learn and listen, and then question. No, they are just telling you a story that is their experience. It doesn't mean it's gospel. It's a story for you to listen to. Know it is their truth and they are sharing it with you, not to judge or to change or to disagree or agree or to approve of with them. Just listen. They are only letting you know what is happening in their world, and everyone lives in their own world. You are the creator of your world, as they are of theirs. No two lives are the same, and isn't that a good thing? Be aware, question, listen and learn. You will learn so much about yourself through others, and your self-love will soar to great heights, along with your loving relationships that you will attract to yourself. Loving yourself first, and others will follow. You are so capable of learning to love yourself and learning to love others. Follow and announce these 5 vows to yourself and stick to them and guide your whole life on these vows. And you watch what happens. The beautiful people you wish in your life will just walk in to your life and announce themselves that they are going to be your right partner, because they want what contains within you, and that is self-love. Love yourself first, and others will follow. I love you, and you're so worthy of being loved, and you are so lovable and loving, and I love you. From Shakti.